Again, I'm Jeff Trowan with Hickey & Associates, principal there. With an aerospace background, my primary clients are international aerospace companies with a major federal government contracting base either in the United States or with an allied country. Shekels being shekels, I also do manufacturing businesses outside of the aerospace industry with heavy industry and heavy investment. First, I'll go back to the previous question just a little bit. I'll echo that in my years at Lockheed Martin and as a consultant, I did business in all 50 states and a number of foreign countries. And Enterprise Florida is one of the best, most organized organizations I've worked with. I'd go beyond that, too, to Frank DeBella's organization over at the spaceport. You are one of 2 states, Florida and Alaska, that have a spaceport authority to drive space business, and probably 4 foreign countries in the world. So both those are very valuable to you. As far as weaknesses, let me answer on a conceptual level. Economic development is an evolving discipline, but you can put the way people think about it on a raster scale. And on the left-hand side, there are people that think it's subsidizing inefficient business. And on the right-hand side, it's people that think it's adjusting the business climate to accommodate targeted industry. About 200 years ago, Adam Smith wrote The Wealth of Nations, and that was kind of the birth of democracy and within the birth of economics based on capitalism in the Western Hemisphere. And within 20 years, people called it the dismal science because it was capitalism is a hard taskmaster. And over the past 200 years, we have tried every different kind of economic system and come to the conclusion that Winston Churchill did. To paraphrase him, he said that capitalism is the worst system of economics developed by mankind, except for all those others we tried. It is clear in the first part of the 21st century that all effective economies are going to be based in capitalism. The problem with that is capitalism will unilaterally move any business, any production of a good or service to those regions of the planet where it is most efficiently produced. It'll leave billion-dollar facilities behind. It'll lay off thousands of workers. That's what it does, and that's how it creates wealth. So it is very important as a state that you be able to understand that you may not have generically the perfect business climate for an aerospace company, but that you can adjust that climate and make the deal work. And what I see is the legislature moving back away from adjusting the business climate to the view that it's subsidizing inefficient producers. And if that perception gets out, it's very dangerous. It will move people away from being here. Nobody's making a windfall profit off incentives. They're just learning how to compete within a worldwide market, which has become very competitive. So I think my biggest issue is with the legislature. To give you an example, in 2014, California, the bastion of non-incentives, I sat on the floor of the legislature and watched Jerry Brown running around getting votes for Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman to pass a $500 million incentive for the next generation bomber, and California took that program from Florida based on that and other factors.